Good morning, family. Hope everybody doing all right. Loving life and living blessed. Me, myself, up bright and early. Actually, that's a lie. Actually, it's not a lie. I was up bright and early. I was just in the bed. It's not quite 10 o'clock here, but the sun is out. It's a beautiful morning. Not a cloud in the sky. Headed to the track. Finna get a long jump session in with one of my athletes. Anyway. We need to talk about this men's 100-meter final, man. Men's 100 meters was a couple days ago. I think it was Saturday night. And I must say, we're going to talk about Trayvon. We're going to talk about him winning with the ease that it looked like that he won with, and how he is probably the odds-on favorite to win gold in Tokyo, unless somebody else from another country just comes out and does something like ridiculous. But as a former quarter miler, I gotta start with Fred Kerley, yo. Fred, hold on, man. That nigga Fred did it. He did it, bro. Hey, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about 2 weeks ago, leading up to the trials, Fred sent out a tweet. I think it was a tweet. He said how Fred Kerley is primarily a quarter miler. He runs the 400 at his main event. That's what he was known for at Texas A&M. He won the NCAA title back in 2017. Had the collegiate record at one point in time. He was the first college athlete to run sub 44 in the 400. He broke Quincy Watt's 400-meter collegiate record. He can go. He's a 43-second quarter miler. I think he's run 43.6 as his lifetime best. He's like the number 6 or 7th fastest quarter miler in the history of the event. You don't just pick a secondary event as your go-to at the Olympic trials. Typically, conventional wisdom will tell you go with your bread and butter. He chose differently. Which I think I know why. I think I understand why. With him, him and his coach, I believe that they are trying to engineer his body to where he can go sub 43 in the 400. In order to go sub 43 in the 400, for one, nobody has ever done it. The world record is 43.03, set by Wade Van Niekerk back in Rio 2016. He did that in lane 8, by the way, or lane 9. I can't remember if it's an 8-lane or a 9-lane track. Regardless, he did it blind. Anyway, nobody has gone sub 43. And up until Wade Van Niekerk in 2016, I think he was the first quarter miler ever to go sub 10 in the 100. At this point in history, only 3 400-meter runners has ever gone sub 10 and sub 10 as well as sub 44 in the 400 and the 100 respectively. One being Wade Van Niekerk, the world record holder. 2 being Michael Norman, the guy who won the 400 meters at the trials. We're gonna break that race down later on. And 3rd is Fred Kerley. He ran 9.9 earlier this year. Point of reference, Michael Norman, he is the equal 4th fastest quarter miler in the history with a 43.45. But back to Fred. When he said he was, I gotta go back. The reason why I said I think he's running 100 is that so he can, if you can go 9.8, which he did in this race, if you can run a 9.800, it makes your speed distribution that much more easier in the quarter. In order to go out, you don't have to go out as hard and can hit the same time if you got 9.8 capability as opposed to another quarter miler whose fastest 100-meter time is 10.3. So, just from a speed distribution standpoint, it makes sense as to why him and his coach are wanting to focus on the 100 and the 200 right now, so that later on in his career, or next year or something, I don't know, later on that they can focus on breaking that 400-meter world record, 400-meter world titles, 400-meter Olympic titles, etc. But man, I didn't think he was gonna do it though. A 43-second quarter miler going out running with guys who train for the 100. He went out and ran 986, lifetime best. Got third place. He made the men's 100-meter team to go to Tokyo. I gotta do a breakdown, and I might add the graphic at some point in the video if I find myself doing the research. It ain't that many men on the face of the earth that has run sub 9.9 in the 100. He ran 986, bro. That is sick. That I thought it was stupid that he wasn't running the 400. I thought it was completely the wrong idea. I'm like, yo, what? Because coming into the trials, his best was like 993 and like 20.2 in the 200. He has never ran sub 20 in the 200. We're going to have a 200-meter prediction video, and I'm going to talk about him because he's running the 200 too. The 200 going to be sick, by the way. But yeah, man, I thought he was completely bonkers. I must say, I am glad that I was wrong. I am pleasantly surprised. I'm glad that he came out and he delivered, bro. He bet on himself and he did it. Coming back down, you got Ronnie Baker. He got second. I want to say he ran 985. Ronnie Baker from he ran at TCU. He's known for his 60-meter prowess. But prior to this, I think he got out of college in like 17 or 18. He hasn't made a world championship or Olympic team. This is his first team, his first global team that he's made. And what I mean by making a global team, he, in order to make the team for the U.S. at the U.S. Championships or the Olympic trials, you have to place in the top 3. This is his first time placing in the top 3 in the final. So shout out to Ronnie Baker, man. He's known for his 60. Arguably has the best start, maybe the second best start compared to Trayvon. I'm glad he made the team, man. And Trayvon Bromell, man, yo, that dude is different, bro. He built different. He is the definition of built different. I think as a kid he broke both his legs as a kid. Got back to full strength. I think he was the first high school kid to run sub 10. He ran like 9.9. It was very much wind aided, but again, you run 9.9, you run 9.9. It don't matter. Ended up signing with Baylor. He's a Florida kid, but he ended up going to college down in Waco, Texas, with the Baylor Bears. Won the NCAA title back in 14, I want to say. Yeah, I think he won the NCAA title in the men's 100 in 2014. Set the world junior record, ran 997, win legal. And like he qualified for the world championships in 2015 in the men's 100. Got third. Him and Andre DeGrasse, they both tied and got the bronze medal in 2015. Qualified for the 2016 Rio Olympics, and I think he tore his Achilles in the 4x1. He had to get carted off the track, and like wild injury, and he had like he's had a string of injuries like from like Rio 16, 17, 18, and 19. Like he has been hurt. Like at one point we didn't like, if you would have said that Trayvon's track career is over, you might would have won some money. But shout out to him, man. He persevered through it, and look at him now. Like he started back competing in meets last year, like the couple meets that was going on during the pandemic, and you know what I'm saying, he dropping some decent times, and he came out this year in the 60. He dropped 6.5s. I'm like, whoa, okay, look at me, like 6.5 with ease. Like, yeah, he back. Came out this year 9.9, boom, outdoors, he back. Set a lifetime best less than a month ago. This track meet in Florida, ran 977, which at one point in time, 977 was the world record up until 2007. Asafa Powell, he ran 977 on 3 separate occasions. That used to be the world record. So that's like that's where he has gotten his career back to. And because he's had the promise, like even when he was in college, and to see him now, after all the injuries and stuff that he's been through, to see him come back from that, it's inspiring, man. I'm happy for him. That is, because he by far has the talent, he has the drive, he has the work ethic. And like I said, he is the odds-on favorite to win gold in Tokyo, man. If you look at the race, it wasn't close, man. It wasn't close. It wasn't like a blowout. Like Trayvon, he led it from pretty much start to finish. He has the best start of the field. Ronnie Baker is typically going to come out close to him, if not with him. Trayvon's top end speed is unmatched by anybody in the world currently right now. I thought Justin Gatlin may have had a chance to make the team. I just think at 39 years old, out of all the rounds and all the races that he's put his body through, because Gatlin, which he's the guy that pulled up, I want to say he was in lane 2. He was the Olympic. He won the Olympics back in 2004. Like, that's how long he's been competing at a superior world class level. He's 39, man. He's 39. He pulled up. It was close for third and fourth though. I didn't know who was going. I couldn't tell at the finish line who won between Fred Kerley and Kenny Bednarik. Which Bednarik is my pick to win the men's 200. But yeah, Bednarik went 9:89. He set a PR. He didn't make the team. Like, he's in the relay pool, but it's crazy to think that 9.89 seconds does not punch a ticket to the Olympics coming out of the United States of America, bro. That is sick. Bednarik got 4th. Makai Williams out of Oregon. I think he was the only college dude in the final. He got 5th. Lifetime best, 991, Oregon school record. He's just a freshman. So, like, that's crazy. Like, you got 4 dudes running sub 9.9 out of one country. You don't see that. 5th place runs 9.91. Like, this 4x1 about to be ill. Yeah, like, I want to say the last, Makai Williams got 5th. Who got 6th? Cravon Gillespie, he got 6th. I think he ran 10 flat. Noah Lyles got 7th in 10:07. Which Noah Lyles, that's a story for another day, man. Before the season started, Noah Lyles would have been the pick, especially in the 200. He would be the pick he would have been the pick to win gold in the 200. He's the 4th. I think he's the 4th fastest guy all time in the 200. He's still mad young. I think he's like maybe 23, 24-ish. He's running 19.5 in the 200. He's going 9.86 in the 100. He just hasn't looked like himself this year. I don't know what's going on. He got 7th, and like I said, Gatlin pulled up. I think it looked like a hamstring, and which I hadn't looked at none of his pre-race interview, his post-race interviews. It may have been a hamstring. I'm not exactly sure why he pulled up, but he definitely had an injury. He rounded out the field in 8. I think he ran 10.87. But yeah, man, that's the men's 100 meter final. That's what happened. I'm pretty much riding with Trayvon to win gold. I haven't seen anybody globally that can match what he's been doing so far this year. He has the world leading time at 9.77. He ran 2 9.8s at the trials easy. He ran 9.84 real easy in the first round. So I don't see anybody touching him this year. But yeah, in the comments, y'all let me know if y'all got another pick in the men's 100. Let me know what y'all think about Fred Kerley, man. Let me know what y'all think about Fred coming back and trying to double with that 200. Is he gonna go sub 20? You would think if you can run 43 mid in the 4 and 9.8 in the 1, you would think you can just come out and run 19.8 like it's nothing. But I don't know, man. It's the Olympic trials. They call it trials for a reason, man. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about Fred. Will Ronnie Baker possibly come up and sneak Bromell at the Olympics? Is Bromell locked for gold? And what do you guys think would be the relay for the United States? Yeah, man. Down in the comments, let me know. We gonna talk it up. It's your boy K Ray. No more track and field, baby. We out of here.